I want us to pray.
Amen.
Because I saw in the realm of the spirit, I'm seeing a plane, and it looks as if there is an emergency. And sometimes we're here and we are seeing and looking at Asia. That means God has made us custodians of a prophetic calling. Custodians that even our voices are now talking about nations beyond our borders. This is December.
A Boeing 737 aircraft operated by Jeju Air had crashed at the Muan International Airport in South Korea this morning, killing 28 people on board. A harrowing video that is on your screens shows the moment of the plane that veered off the runway and crashed and burst into flames.
Welcome back to CHRISTIANA, Flourishing, where we motivate you with God's word. As you have seen in this video, the man of God, Prophet Uebert Angel, prophecy, I can say, has been coming to pass in many different ways. But some of them look panicky, but I'm telling you, it's not panicky. It's just for us to be at alert and to be very, very careful and to pray. Just like the aircraft that crashed in North Korea, the man of God, Prophet Uebert Angel, see. But concerning what is about to happen now in the nation of the world in 2025, this is what Prophet Uebert Angel have to say concerning the plague that will be coming out in 2025. Watch this video and I will be back.
Ought to pray against plagues. Against plagues. In that I saw a plague rising. Then I heard the words prevent Japan, not China. It says prevent Japan. More like pray to block. It says block. Block from Japan. That's what it is. Block from Japan. Whether it's a flu strain or whatever it is, but it's a plague that the enemy is trying to bring in. And this is just part one. I want you to understand one thing when we're talking about these things. The Spirit of the Lord does not intend on making you panic. He's not intending on making you panic. He's simply trying to show you that you are safe from these things. But all that requires is the integrity of an altar. The integrity of an altar to come out to be exempt for sure. You need the integrity of an altar. Spirits are biased due to altars. So if you do not have an altar that is strong, all these things can affect you. Lockdowns can affect you. Where people take one group of people and say, yeah, here there is an environmental plague that has come up. An environmental plague. Because I saw an environmental plague. And where they were saying from day to day, we should cordon it. Try to cordon it, whether using a system where people don't move for a moment. Wow. But you see, as a Christian, we are able to get those things away from us.
Oh, yes.
That nothing, by any means, nothing will be able to touch us.
The man of God has said, this is going to be happening in 2025. Just as we are almost in 2025. Oh, you're watching this video, you're in 2025. But Brenda Big has the same vision that Prophet Uebert Angel struck about it, and some several more things you're going to watch. So this is not to scare you, but this is for you to channel your prayer life in a way to stop this foul spirit of this plague. I will leave you now to watch this video to the end. I will not distract you, but remember to subscribe, like, and share. And God bless you. We are also on Facebook on CHRISTIANA Flourishing. Bye-bye.
I was driving down the road and I was just interceding, and I was in deep intercession like I do when I'm driving around. And all of a sudden, the Lord opened my eyes. And he said to me, I'm going to show you some things. And I looked out and I was looking at a grocery store over, and I was actually in the grocery store, but he took me to the future. And I saw this massive tent in the grocery store parking lot. And there was white cots all in the parking lot of this grocery store. Literally, I would say there was probably 1,000 cots. But they were all military kind of cots, but they were white looking, okay? And on these cots, there was bodies. And I saw an IV sitting beside the body. And I saw the person with the sheet over the top of their head. And all these bodies were in this grocery store parking lot. And then he took me to the hospital. And all the hospitals were completely full. Completely full. There was no room. And there was military style camps all around the city. And then I saw nurses and doctors that were military that were trying to take care of these people. And there was nothing they could do for them. They were just comforting them because they were going to die. In the spirit, I saw a yellow fog that was all waist high around those people. It looked like, and it was pestilence. It was a pestilence. It was a plague. And that was what the Lord was showing me it was waist high that it was coming out of. It was airborne. It was an airborne virus. And I saw it all at the base of them, all there. And then the Lord took me and I saw a complete shutdown of society beyond anything you can comprehend, even worse than 2020. If you thought 2020 was bad, this makes that look like child's play. It makes it look like this is on steroids beyond anything you can comprehend. We as a nation, we as a generation have never seen this before, the Lord said. He said, what is about to happen has not happened for hundreds and hundreds of years. He told me it was the same, it would be a type and shadow of the Black Death in the 1300s. I saw nobody able to do work in factories, nobody able to work and make money of any kind. It was a complete shutdown worldwide again. No grocery stores were able to be opened. It was like essentials only, like if you could go in there, but people were so scared of this thing that there was no movement of humanity, because if you got it, you weren't here no more. There was no anti thing for your arm. Nothing. There was nothing to stop it. Anybody who contracted this thing was gone. Then I saw 350 million again worldwide. Then I saw 30 over the United States, 30. And the Lord warned me about the mass things that would happen here. I was shown all paper currency was completely done away with because people were afraid to touch it. And that's more of a digital platform. I saw it was an implementation even more because of being afraid to touch it. I saw mega churches completely shut down. A complete melting of a financial structure beyond anybody's comprehension that we've never seen before. And that was like, we thought 2020 was bad. This was far more than anything I can tell you. The people passing away. Like I said, white sheets over them and everything.
On the heels of a new year and a new presidency, there is some talks coming down from Peter Hotez that there may be new viruses, new vaccines, and potentially something worse.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see what he's talking about. MSNBC, I'm already alarmed. More bang bangs.
Here's the reason why we need to care about this stuff, Nicole, is that we have some big picture stuff coming down the pike starting on January 21st. Mr. Bloomberg mentioned H5N1.
Hold on.
That sounded bad.
Why is it on January 21st?
That sounds manufactured. We have
There's something else happening on January 21st, and it just so happens we have some big stuff coming down January 21st.
What's January 21st?
Well, January 20th or 21st is when Trump gets sworn in.
Interesting.
So
that sounds very manufactured, doesn't it?
That sounds sus. Let's let him cook, though. Let's let him cook. Maybe we misheard him.
Yeah.
really worried about. It's all over wild birds on the western part of the United States and going up in the north. It's getting into the poultry. We're seeing sporadic human cases, no human.
Sound familiar? It's getting into the flying.
birds.
It's in the flying animals that we're eating.
Human transmission yet, but that could happen. It's in the cattle, it's in the milk, and that's just the beginning. We have another major coronavirus likely brewing in Asia. We've had SARS in 2002, SARS-2, COVID-19 in 2019, and we know these viruses are jumping from bats to people thousands of times a year.
But he's still doing the bats thing.
Are we still talking about bats?
It's not the bats.
I thought it was more or less confirmed that it was in the lab.
The daggone
in
Wuhan coronavirus lab.
Oh my gosh, bro.
This is the left version of the they're eating the cats and dogs.
This is the left version of they're eating the cats and dogs.
Yo.
They have to understand. Are they that stupid that they don't understand how this looks? Just on a very superficial level. The date alone. We have a lot of stuff coming down, and it's all launching. Album is dropping.
Album's dropping.
Album is dropping. The premiere is happening the day of the inauguration.
New headline. New virus has competition drop with Donald Trump inauguration.
That's great.